From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the New York Jets. On the visitor's sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys ready to get this one going. Opposite him, the Jets' Aaron Glenn. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Here's the kicker, Harrison Beavis, out to get us started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Oh, what a move. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
Almost certainly a future Hall of Famer, and he's still seeking the storybook ending to his career. But he had patience, looked around, took his time before choosing his team. And boy, are they glad that he did, because he still has a lot of juice left despite being 41 years old. Finishing the top 10 in passing yards last season with nearly 4,000 yards and touchdowns as well with 28.
A short one there to Freiermuth. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Steelers first down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Rodgers. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for nothing. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Rodgers to throw once more. A short one there to Freiermuth. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now 2 yards to go on third down.
Brings up third and 2.
Here's Rodgers. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
That's a big conversion there on third down, and this has been a great opening drive. At this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he put up a good fight, but he's going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1.
Have to give credit for a nice play there, but also have to look at it as a blown assignment. He became a free runner that turned into a free hitter.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. Calvin Austin. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And in the end, a Calvin Austin touchdown grab finished the drive off. And able to get this out to the 25. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And normally when you talk about a quarterback on his third team in as many years, you're worried about this kid's potential. But in this case, Justin Fields has plenty of it, and he flashed it big time during his short tenure in Pittsburgh. Now he has an opportunity in New York to be a full-time starter once again, and the Jets are excited about his potential.
Second and 6.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. Down the right sideline, Breece Hall. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 16-yard line. 55 yards rushing for him now. What a drive for him to kick off the new season.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. Green 19.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now Fields. And he's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. The Charles here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. Last drive, surgeon-like, dare I say, 7 for 7. That'll help your QB rating.
It will indeed, won't it? Can you figure out QB rating? Can you do it? Can you do the formula?
No, I just know the higher the number, the better.
Yeah, that's what I've been told, too.
I know.
I know that in the NFL, 158.3 is the number they're all trying to get to. I think he was that on that last drive.
And the Steelers.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. Able to slither by. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On play action, it's Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
21 more yards. That's another Steelers.
A handoff for Warren. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. Now Rodgers. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Extra point now by Boswell. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their 2nd drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
This is Hall. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So on 4th down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but...
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Across the formation, he hits Austin. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 31-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
First down.
Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10.
At the 11-yard line.
Look at the 8. Look at the 8.
Rodgers now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's Austin left side. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. Oh, it shifts past him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Now the Jets offense gets ready to head back on the field. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
2nd and 6. At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go,
Their 48-yard line.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Fields now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Fields. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Makes the score.
So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. A final shot before half for Rodgers. That is incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Chiefs begin their search for a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance. They get the victory in Week 1. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's going to hustle his way to the end zone, 10 yards on the touchdown. The Eagles begin their title defense with a victory in the season opener. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Kyler Murray finding his main man, Marvin Harrison Jr. 16 yards on the touchdown pass. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals with the lead in the opener at the half. Time for a look here at the rest of the games going on and what's to come here in Week 1 of the new NFL season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Go.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. So nothing doing there. And it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now Fields going to run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Here we go.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Taylor there to bring it in on the crossing route. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Back to throw. Fields. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, side.
Here's Fields. He'll try and do this himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Fields, such an athletic quarterback, gets him the first.
Jets, first down. First and 10.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Steelers' 27-yard line.
Here we go. 3-19, get that.
Fields. He'll get this to Lazard. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it
To throw is Fields. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Now that's absolutely frustrating for a defender. Had a chance to get him on the ground before he got to the sideline, but what great vision and understanding where he is on the field as he headed for the bunker and picked up the first down.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, 14 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from drawing level. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. To throw is Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he finds Austin complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Austin is here and brings in another one. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down. They toss it to Warren. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. He couldn't get the edge there. It wasn't sealed, so maybe not all on the guy running the football all the time on those tosses and the pitches that go to the outside.
No, not at all. I would agree with that totally, because sometimes the defensive guys, they win the edge battle. And when they do that, there's no place for the running back to go, and especially for offensive linemen trying to get out ahead. With their footwork and speed, it was negligible on that play. No gain at all for the offense.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Boswell for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
Here we go.
Now Hall to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. Set. Turbo. Set. Oh.
Now it's Fields. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll have a Jets 1st down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now Fields. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line.
That's good for a Jets.
Now Fields. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Down the numbers. There he goes. And this Jets defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave them a comfortable lead.
Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown.
Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So now Justin Fields and the Jets down by 2 touchdowns. 1:11 to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. That's caught by Wilson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Garrett Wilson. It's a pickup of 6.
From the 30 on second down, Fields. That's pulled in by Wilson. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. They'll find Lazard here over the middle. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Again, Fields. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Jet touchdown. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Now Rodgers. It's caught at the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Boswell for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just 1 play resulting in the touchdown.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. He brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So now the story changes. Trailing in this one now. At time, a huge factor. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a first down.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. He's got room past the 30. And he'll have a first down, but a great tackle there keeps him from getting to the boundary. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock.
Here we go, Snot.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
So let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Fields now to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Don't jump. Ready? Green knight.
And one last throw here for Fields. He'll try to do it himself. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week one, and one of our early window games here in week one on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between week one and week two. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Steelers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.